back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Megan Daphne. I share everything from DIY, home decor, and design, arts and crafts. Any of that interests you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. All right, I got a few new home finds from HomeSense that I want to share with you guys for some inspiration. And to give you a bit of background, I'm planning to decorate my dining room table to be set. So I did order some new dinnerware set, some placemats, some new silverware, napkin rings, things like that I want to have set out on my table. I will have it a little more fall decorated for the next little while, but I have got some ideas to easily incorporate a more holiday Christmas vibe for it as well too. So anyways, I went to HomeSense, I got some things and I thought I would share because I'm excited. Wayfair stuff, it hasn't quite arrived, but maybe before I finish this video it will, and I'll share that. But I got this table runner, which is white, to go along the table. I did originally pick out a beige one, but I have a really light wood dining room table and it just felt like it was blending in too much. And I didn't want to necessarily go with a dark table runner. So white still pops and gives it a nice color. And I think it'll still go with everything that I have planned for the table and look nice. So I got this at HomeSense for $29.99 Canadian. And you can see here, it's a beautiful texture and material, and I think it'll go really well in the winter as well too. For $14.99, I got these napkins. They're like a pretty green color, and I did on Wayfair order gold napkin rings. So my plan is to put these within those napkin rings and then set them on the dinnerware on the table. And I think those are gonna look really nice. On the burgundy train, I got this beautiful velvet ribbon. I did get some beautiful dark brown ribbon bows from Canadian Tire last year. If I see that they have them again this year, I will share it with you guys because they sold out so quick. They were very affordable. I think for a pack of like 7 of them or something, it was like $5. And they were so cute. I pinned them within my tree. I pinned them on little wreaths and hung those around my home. Like, they were super beautiful with like vintage bells, which I know are really in right now. Anyways, I'll keep you guys posted if I see them again, but I thought that this would go really beautifully to make some bows and just have those around my home as well. Still on the Christmas train, I got these here, which I thought were super beautiful. Again, I'm gonna go on the burgundy train this year and decorate my Christmas gifts with some burgundy, and they have the stickers as well too. And I always love, my family and my husband's family all know that I love to make my Christmas gifts look really beautiful. So maybe I'll share that with you guys too as things evolve there. And I got these really cute Christmas cards as well too. Again, $6.99 for 12 of them. I just love some of the aesthetic of these things that HomeSense always brings at such budget-friendly prices. So this lamp at HomeSense, which I think will go nicely in my dining room. It's got a black base here and a beige top. And I'm thinking it's gonna go on this cabinet with our record player. And yeah, I have it sitting there and I'm deciding if I'm gonna keep it or not, but I do really like it. It was $59.99, which I think is a great price for a lamp. So yeah, I'll show you guys once I have it styled. Today I'm sharing my new Christmas home decor haul. I know it's still October and things are very early, and I will say some of those stores only had a part of their stock out, but I did miss out on some things last year that all sold out early, and I told myself this year I'm making sure I get them, and I happen to pick up some extra things as well. So although I'd love to say that this is all I'm getting for the holiday season, I know very well that that is not true, but let's get into it. So last night I went to HomeSense, Canadian Tire, and Walmart, and again, they did have some of their Christmas stuff out, but not everything. I did go to another Canadian Tire location and they definitely had more out, so depending where you are, they might have it all out, they might not. So starting with HomeSense, I got these beautiful napkins, and I do have some gold napkin holders coming from Wayfair that I think are gonna look absolutely stunning. I'm normally a neutral home decor Christmas girly. This year I plan to incorporate some burgundy. I know that the Ralph Lauren Christmas is trending this year. I don't think that I'm going quite for that style, but I do love the look of that deep burgundy kind of elegant red incorporated throughout my decor, so I'm definitely looking to add that in throughout my space. Okay, I got this tree from HomeSense, which I just thought was the sweetest thing. It was $14.99. Unfortunately, I wasn't very careful bringing it home and the bow did break off, but nothing a glue gun can't fix. But I just think it's absolutely stunning. It's a stunning velvet red tree. They also have these in a deep green as well, and I just love the bow. You can definitely tell that bows are trending this year for Christmas. And another theme that I saw everywhere was nutcrackers. Lots and lots of nutcrackers. Walmart had some beautiful things out. There are some wreaths that I wanted to get from there. I wanted one for my front door. They didn't have those out yet, and I can always hit up another location, but They did have these beautiful stove towels. It's a really beautiful red with the bow on it. They're really soft. It was $7.97 for a pack of 2. They also had the matching table runner, which my aunt did get. I personally didn't get it because I just got a really beautiful white one from HomeSense that I plan to use for the remainder of the fall season and carry through into Christmas. But I just thought that these were absolutely sweet. They had so many different things with this bow design on it. Walmart also had these adorable wood tree platter trays. This was $9.97. You could use it to serve on if you're hosting. I actually love it as a piece of decor. I'm thinking I'm going to lean it against the back wall of my floating shelves in my kitchen. I think it's gonna be a super sweet piece of decor. So something that I haven't traditionally done is have my dining room table set. I am planning to have it set for the remainder of the fall season and into Christmas. And when I saw these at Walmart, I couldn't resist. These plates were $3.47 each. They have the little gingerbread house ones, and they also have these ones with the little bows. I thought they were super cute. Originally, I was gonna go for 4 of these, but they only had 3 out, and I thought, you know what, these ones are really cute too. Let's do 2 and 2. I absolutely love these plates. They have this beautiful red stripe on them. These were $4 each. I just think that this will look so sweet set on top of each other, set at the table with the red napkins, with the gold. I just think it's gonna look absolutely beautiful. Canadian Tire has to be my favorite place to buy Christmas decor. HomeSense is definitely a close second, but I just love Canadian Tire for Christmas decor. And for the most part, everything is quite reasonably priced. Last year, I did get these bigger cowbells. I'll show a video here of them. I also got these beautiful white stockings from Canadian Tire as well. The garland was from HomeSense, which I did check to see if they had more this year. They did have garlands, but not this one. This one is so beautiful, so full. I think I paid 70 Canadian dollars for it. So I'm gonna keep my eye out because I wouldn't be opposed to having a second one. But I did wanna get some smaller cowbells. This was $20. I think there's 10 of them on here. And I actually plan to remove them from the string and hang them in different places. I got some little wreaths I'll show that I plan to hang them in. I'd like to hang them off of like a cutting board with some ribbon. So stay tuned because I'm gonna be DIYing some things with these. Okay, if you're in Canada, these little wreaths from Canadian Tire went viral last year. And by the time I went to get them, they were literally sold out everywhere. They're $14.95 and I did get 2 of them. They're so realistic looking and I love that they have some volume to them. I do plan to remove this bow and put a red velvet bow. I do plan to style that with those cute little bells on these, so I can't wait to do that. I nearly gasped when I seen these at Canadian Tire because they're so full, so realistic looking, and I just love them. They were $14.95 each, so I got 3, and I just think that these will look so beautiful in a vase styled with some red ribbon. Okay, and let's chat about what I noticed because I went to HomeSense, Canadian Tire, Walmart, and Michael's and checked out all of their new collection for the holiday season this year. Now, again, I will say that they didn't have everything out at some of the stores, but there were definitely some trends that I noticed. I'm gonna share them with you. So the number one thing that I noticed was bows. Bows, everything. Bows for ornaments, bows with ribbon, big bows for tree toppers that are just shaped as a bow, silver bows, gold bows, red bows, green bows, black bows, brown bows, everything bows. I couldn't get over how many bows there were. The second thing that I noticed was the amount of nutcrackers. Again, nutcrackers, everything in every color, every style, whether you have a vintage vibe, you like to decorate with pink colors, you like to decorate with blues, reds. They had nutcrackers, everything. They had them as ornaments. They had them as tall standing ones that go on the floor. They have ones that would sit on your shelf. They had so many nutcrackers. I noticed when it came to the colors for the decor, there was a lot of deep green and deep red as well as gold. I do think red and gold are going to be extremely popular this year based on what I saw. For myself personally, I am looking to incorporate more red this year, but I do want it to be that deep burgundy red. And I did find a lot of the ornaments, they look like they were trying to lean more into a darker red, but they still gave that kind of like bright traditional Christmas red to me for some of them. And so I actually think that I'm just going to DIY my own bulbs for my tree this year so that I can ensure that they're that deep burgundy red that I'm going for. I also noticed that there was a lot of vintage decor that was coming back, and I think that's going to be really trendy this year. I'm sure you've all heard all over TikTok and Instagram, the Ralph Lauren Christmas, which is that red green vintagey vibe, and I do think you're going to see a lot of that because there is a lot of nostalgic decor, things that I noticed that I remember from when I was a kid but just brought back in a modern way. So those are the things that I noticed when I was out. Let me know what you're seeing, what you think is going to be trendy this year. And I do plan to go back out in a few weeks once maybe everything is out on the shelves so that I can just get one last look and pick over some things. So this is my initial Christmas home decor haul. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.